everybody. Welcome back. We are here in the kitchen. Waste has become a huge priority in my life, to not waste. And so that really reflects to me when I open my fridge at the end of the week and I think, oh, I have these things left over. What do I do with them? How do I incorporate them and cook with them in a way that does not lead to food waste? Danny, I've arrived.
Ah, yay.
You've been kicking my butt for 6 years. I've learned everything I know from you, and I have really started to put it into application in all areas of my life. So someone that I'm very close with, who means a great deal to me, is an amazing chef who has become a dear friend. We've worked together now for 5 or 6 years. Okay, everybody, it's Dina Lombardi, everybody. And Dina is a phenomenal human being and a brilliant chef. Brilliant. In fact, we're going to get into how maybe you, too, could learn from Dina Lombardi yourself, actually.
I signed up.
You did?
I signed up for a class. Oh.
Well, actually, Danny Seo is the man who has been our expert, our Drew crew, our family, since day one of this show. And so Dina and Danny are here so I can demonstrate to them something I've learned from both of them.
I'm excited.
Nice.
All right.
I am going to take your class.
We're teaming up.
I am also here with Val.
And this is your recipe.
Well, actually, it's Dina's recipe.
So actually, it's not a recipe. It's just a dish, and anyone can make and put their own things in it. And it's
whatever's in your freezer, whatever's in your
Exactly.
fridge. You always have dry pasta in your
Exactly.
pantry, I'm assuming. It's a big assumption, but I don't think so.
Yeah,
right?
I always have dried pasta. But what Dina showed me in this dish was something I had never worked with before, and now it's become a staple in my pantry as well. And when you take Dina's cooking classes, she's going to take the fear out of it, just like she did just there. Wait, this isn't just a recipe. This is what you've got, and I'm going to show you how to work it, what to do with it. She is not about measurements. She is about lacking fear and gaining confidence in the kitchen, cooking what you have the way you want it. Here we go. All right, so this is what I've learned. End of the week pasta. So one of the things we're going to start with is this is a same time cook. So I'm going to start my water boiling and I'm going to drop my pasta in. Now, this pasta water is something you will want to preserve. It's important. Pasta water is a major ingredient. All right, so now the noodles are cooking. That amount of time it takes for the noodles to cook is about how long it should take for you to make your vegetables. Okay, so when you have that, this is to reflect maybe what you might have in your fridge. So I really like zucchinis in there, so I have, a half of a zucchini that's not doing anything. I've got some carrots. These are nice and julienne. I'm going to do some peas and carrots. If they're frozen, I would do it a little later because they're going to get too watery and cooked down.
Good
but
point.
I am going to throw in some broccoli. Most of the cook time on this is maybe 2 steps at the most.
So
All right.
the way you want to think about this dish is how do you like your food? So if you like your broccoli al dente, you're going to save it for later. If you like your zucchini cooked more, you're going to put it in earlier. You're just going to time things and thinking about the function of how you want your food to taste.
One of the things that I really like about this also is I've just got the onions and the oil, and then I'm going to add a little pat of butter in here for some fat. Now, as these vegetables cook down, this is going to be the part where Dina blew my mind. But before that, Danny, do you have a tip for us? In fact, we have a sound that's going to be a tip for the tips. What's the sound?
Oh, it goes green, too.
Okay, great. Well,
You guys
Danny,
with
what
your
do you got?
sounds here. Okay, so we love pasta water, and here's the thing. You said don't throw it away. It is rich in starch and protein. You should save it and freeze it in ice cube trays.
By the way, I love this
Right.
tip. I did not know this tip.
This is a hot tip.
Yeah.
If you're making a gravy, if you've got a stew, if you've got a soup, anything you want to thicken up, grab a cube,
Yep.
throw it in there. It'll thicken it right up. I like to add herbs to make it pretty and add extra flavor right
That's
into a
beautiful.
cube.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, here's what I saw Dina doing, and I was like, what is that? Why? What is going on here? Chicken stock, everybody. Chicken stock. It has, if you're a
It's a flavor
vegetarian, you
booster,
can
yeah.
use veggie stock. You could kick it with beef, but I prefer chicken for this dish.
Yep.
Why does it bring this great flavor to it, Dina?
You're just adding another level of flavor. So the secret to this dish is actually not the stuff in it, it's the sauce. So it loosens sauce. Instead of adding water, pasta water is perfect for it. It will richen things, but it doesn't flavor so much. I'm gonna have to admit that I use a little more butter in yours.
A little more what?
Want.
A little more what?
More butter than you think.
Yeah, that's true, Dina. You do. Here we go.
Pasta in there.
And,
All right,
and maybe
now
more
go ahead and
than
put
that.
the pasta in there.
But
Now,
Butter's not bad for you.
No.
Butter's great.
I'm going to
It's
throw
the
in
secret.
a couple of cherry tomatoes. I usually take 6 and have them. This is not a tomato sauce.
Right.
Uh-oh, here we go. Another tip, hot
is it my
tip.
turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Dina?
So you can use all your scraps, everything that's your aromatics, your onions, your garlic, your leeks, scallion. You can use all of the peels, the butt, the core.
The butt.
The butt.
Yeah.
I like the butt.
The butts. You can throw them in a pot of cold water, and then you slowly bring it to a simmer, and then you've got a vegetable stock.
Do you ever
Very simple.
do you ever make Brocco rice? Have you heard about this, guys?
I love this.
What is this?
Yeah.
The stem of a broccoli, guys.
I make broccoli chips with it.
Make chips with it, saute it. It's edible.
You do?
It's nutritious. It's delicious.
salt.
If you just grate it on the largest side on a box grater, you actually make a 0-carb Brocco rice.
Love it.
You just cook like
Wow.
rice.
Now that's a hot tip,
No.
Danny. All right.
No, and I know people that just eat the stem and not the floret. So either, right? It's perfect.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to a quick break, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this off, and you're going to see how I flavor it, and how I learned it was, of course, Dina Lombardi. We'll be right back.